وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا سيدي يا خاتم النبيين. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed us to congregate here on the day of Jumu'ah in peace and tranquility. Let's spare a moment and remember the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in our du'as, in our supplications. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow His infinite mercy and blessings upon the entire Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. There's a surah in the Qur'an which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you hear this surah, cry. And this is one of the two surahs that this was mentioned about. When you hear this surah, you cry. And if you cannot cry, at least make the face of a crying person. What is the surah? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألهاكم التكاثر. Your greed for massive wealth and superiority complex has made you negligent of the hereafter. Hatta zurtumul maqabir. Until you go down to the graves. Kalla sawfa ta'lamun. No, indeed, you will soon learn this reality that wealth and riches will avail you nothing. Thumma kalla sawfa ta'lamun. Again, you are warned, no, never. You will soon learn about your end. Kalla law ta'lamuna ilm al-yaqeen. Yes, indeed. Would that you knew with the knowledge of certitude the consequence of greed for wealth and riches and your negligence, then lost in the worldly pleasures, you would never forget the hereafter like this. La tarawunna al-jahim. Consequent on your greed, you will surely see hell. Thumma la tarawunnaha ayn al-yaqeen. Then you will certainly see it with the eye of certitude. Thumma la tus'alunna yawma izin 'anil na'im. Then on that day you will certainly be questioned about the bounties given to you by Allah and the way you consume them. This is in the last chapter of the Qur'an. This surah, which is very popular, everyone knows this surah. I'll tell you a hadith regarding this, which is mentioned in the tafsir of the Qur'an. Once, Sayyiduna Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala an and Sayyiduna Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala an, in the middle of the day when everyone in Makkah used to do Kaylula. They used to take a siesta nap. So this is the time of the day where nobody comes out because it's extremely hot and people used to rest. It's a sunnah, if you in the hadith it's mentioned, it's good for your health. You take, it's called the afternoon nap, siesta. So everyone would be sleeping this time, but this time Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala and Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala, they're out on the street. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam happened to pass by and he saw them and he was amused, you know, what are you doing here? And they both said, we swear by Allah, nothing has brought us out of our house except severe hunger. We are hungry. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I swear by the one who has sent me with the truth, nothing has brought me out of my house except severe hunger. Then they went to a house of one of the Ansari companions, and his wife was home, and they asked him, where is your husband? And she said that he's just gone out to get some water. Now, when that companion, may Allah be pleased with him, when he was returning, he saw that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has come. And he was, you know, he was happy, he was joyous. And what he done is he quickly went to the tree and he plucked some dates and he came and he presented them to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then he said to his wife, give me a knife and let me slaughter one of the sheep. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, don't slaughter a sheep that is producing milk. So he slaughtered the one that was not producing the milk, and he prepared a meal for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq and Hazrat Umar, may Allah be pleased with both of them. When they consumed the food and they were filled, the remark that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the comment that he, or the nasiha that he gave, this is a lesson for all of us. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, although you were hungry and Allah has fed you, you will be questioned about this. About you were hungry and Allah fed you, you will be questioned about this as well. So what do we learn? In the tafsir of this surah, it's mentioned, I'll before I conclude my talk, I will mention this as well. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that you will not take anything with you in your grave. You will have 3 companions that will go with you to your grave. 1, your family. 2, your wealth. But upon burying you, they will return. But the 3rd companion will go with you in your grave. And what is the 3rd companion? It's your deeds. And there's many more hadith which are more detailed, which we can go into, and so we can easily understand. But the moral is, the Qur'an is a guidance for us, it's a guidance for mankind. And we make dua, oh Allah, guide us through the Qur'an and relieve our chest through it, and rectify our condition through it, and facilitate our affairs through it, and purify our hearts through it, and illuminate our vision through it, and bestow upon us the enjoyment of reciting and reflecting upon it, and grant us success to act upon it. Indeed, Allah is near by His knowledge, all hearing, all answering. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to live our life according to the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gather us all in Jannatul Firdaus the way we're gathered here, no less than in the company of Rasulullah